Hi Capricorn, and this is going to be your career reading for April 2019. And just before we start, I am sure you may have heard maybe in some of my other videos that I am selling auspicious ties. So these are bracelets that you tie on, and these have all energetically been charged and they have different meanings. So the black one is to ward off the evil eye. The green one is to essentially really elevate, oh my gosh, I can't even speak, elevate, I'll say elevate, but there was another word that I was going to use. This one is specifically for career and health, so really it just helps your intentions, your affirmations, and the law of attraction as well. And then I have this red and silver one, which is for love specifically, and also for twin flame and soulmate relationships. So those are going to be £3 or approximately $4, free shipping, international, and yeah, you can find those on my Etsy if you are interested. So let's get started for Capricorn. First card is the Knight of Swords. Okay, I just want to pull the rest of the cards. Okay, we have the Chariot, we have the Six of Wands, moving very quickly. Something in your career is moving very quickly, whether it is to do with, whether it is to do essentially with like just you getting promoted very quickly, or whether it's you getting offers from every single direction, or whether it is you essentially leading the field, being a real solid leader. It's bringing you abundance, or at least it's going to, especially with that Wheel of Fortune card that we have here. This is really about the wheel turning, abundance flowing in. We have the Knight of Swords, which is this air energy, very fast, very quick, comes in, great communicator. So I'm seeing that this most likely is you, a really great leader, very communicative. We have the Chariot ruled by Cancer, which is about moving forward, it's about progression, it's also about traveling as well. A lot of you could be doing some form of traveling during this time period as well, related to your work. I'm also seeing the Six of Wands as well, which again is also a little bit about traveling, but it's also about victory and success. So I am seeing that specifically. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. Interesting. Also seeing the High Priestess, so this is to do with your intuition. So the Eight of Cups and the High Priestess in relation to this particular spread, I just need to channel a little bit. I'm specifically seeing that it can do you a lot of benefits to perhaps do some self-reflection during this time and really just tap into your inner intuition as well. And this is a really good time to do it, and just to think and not you know, because these are very fast energies, and sometimes we just need to slow down a little bit, take some time for ourselves, think, be proud of where we are, what we have accomplished. That will really help. Sometimes when we're always on the go and we're always going, it can be very, very tough. So we've got the Three of Swords with the Sun card. So I do see that there is going to be some form of an inner conflict or struggle that can happen during this time frame. It could be a personal sort of heartbreak that could happen, whether that's in your family or your relationship. Something will kind of start to affect your career in terms of your emotional state. So this self-reflection and this intuition with the High Priestess is very much heightened during this time frame. I'm seeing some form of hurt, but I am also seeing that you will be able to move forward, because we have the Sun card, which brings back the element of happiness into our lives, and thinking very, very positively. So there is some form of hurt that can really affect you in terms of your working environment and your work in general, but I am seeing you're able to sort of move forward with that. But it's almost like your intuition sort of warns you of something and then it happens. Yeah, with that. So we have the Nine of Swords, which is essentially something that just keeps you awake, you're always thinking about it, so that really does start to affect your work life. I'm sorry about my laptop, I think it's making a lot of noise. But as I mentioned, especially with the Sun card and the Judgment card, this is really about you making decisions moving forward, with your life and being able to make decisions accordingly, which I think you're going to handle very, very well. So don't be disheartened with the fact that we do have these real, like, crunch, like, hard hitting energies like the Three of Swords. I do see that you will be able to sort of get past those obstacles, and I just think that it's going to be a really, really good time for you to be able to see all of those things. So you may find in your career things have just moved really, really fast, things have happened, and then all of a sudden things have slowed down, and that may be another message that may resonate with many of you, because it can happen. And just don't be disheartened by things like that. If you have had a very fast-paced career, or things have been happening fast, money's been coming in really fast, and then all of a sudden it slows down, things like that can happen. It's about how you're able to move past those obstacles and continue forward and make decisions accordingly. So there's essentially two messages happening in this particular spread. So Capricorn, thank you for, what should I say, thank you for listening and visiting your reading, choosing me as your tarot reader. And I would just like to say the bracelets will be available on my Etsy, as I mentioned, and if you would like to book a private reading, or if you would like to win a private reading, all the information is in the description section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon.